G'day fellas, this is Drongo and today I'm doing a quick how-to on how to call in a basic fire mission with Drongo's artillery. So vanilla units work best, modded units which inherit properly from the vanilla units will work fine. In the future I plan to do a big rewrite of this system and hopefully in the future all modded artillery will work properly. Anyway, so we've got these mortars, battery of howitzers and the MLRS, and we take a look at the position of the enemies. So we've got some ISIS dudes down here, we're up here. We've got these two modules, track rounds, which for today's purposes, just so that you can see where the rounds are. Usually I wouldn't play with that on, and no delay, which usually when you call in a fire mission, there's a wait of a minute or 2 minutes to simulate the calculation time. With this, that's removed for testing and demonstration purposes. We also have this battery down here. You can see under systems, other, all these DTA things are other options for Drongo's artillery. So let's hit play. So here we are. First things first, the dialog key. We can set it, escape, options, controls, configure add-ons, and Drongo's artillery. Okay, I've got mine set to home. So let's bring up the menu. So we got these assets here, and we got our mortars, howitzers, MLRS, and more howitzers. Let's have a look at them again. So this is what I'm going to show you now is not part of the ARTI. This is part of Drongo's command enhancement. I'm going to turn on markers just so that we can see where everything is. Okay, and we can see here are the ISIS clowns we're going to hit. This is us, and there's this battery and these batteries. Okay, so first thing we need is our selected battery. Select these guys up to the northeast, control, and we're going to have to put in our position. Okay, so open up the map. Basically, to get your own position, it's these 3-digit codes plus one more digit on the end. Okay, so if you want the rough square that you're firing into, you could say, okay, let's say 129167. 1290, 1670. So our own position, let's say, yeah, 129, and it's probably about 1668. Okay, and then let's look at the target. So we got 133, 134, probably about halfway, a third of the way. Let's say 1333, and on the y-axis, probably 1677 to be more accurate. Okay, so open our dialog, put in our position first. It's 1290 and 1688. Sorry, 16668, and input. Okay, spot a position registered. Target, that was 1330, and 1333 and 1677. Input aim point. Now we could use map click, but the more serious guys, hardcore milsim types, they don't like doing that. This makes everything much easier. This is a bit more realistic. You don't have to worry about this. That's a separate video. So we've put in our spotter position, our aim point. Okay. Here we have some information on the battery. Go back to the map. Stuff here, XY elevation, distance. This is going to be too long for this battery. Gun target line. So these are all the shells that are available, types of shells. We'll just go with HE. Circular sheath, box, or square rectangular sheath, point, everything in one place. How many rounds do you want to fire? Okay, when you fire the complete mission. Spot mission, FFE means fire for effect, or plot, which means pre-register. This is one shell for targeting purposes. This is, you're good to go, fire everything, and this is registering this mission, and we can call it later with less delay. So for now we'll just go for spot, low angle, high angle. Low will arrive faster. I find it tends to scatter a bit more. It's not quite so accurate. High takes much longer to arrive, but I find it to be a bit more accurate, and on a map like Takistan you're really going to have to use high or you'll be shooting into the side of a hill. Sheaf size, we got X here. For a circle we only need X. That's how big the circle is. If we're doing a box we need obviously the X and the Y. Impact, airburst, mixed. Impact, when it hits the ground it'll blow up. Airburst will explode in the air and shoot down shrapnel, or a mixture of the both. To be honest, this doesn't work very well at the moment. I'm looking at implementing a better solution. Adjust, you don't have to worry about this yet. Shell cam on if you want to see what the shell's doing. Back to the assets. So, to go through it quickly once again, the types of shells you want, the shape of the sheath you want, how many rounds you want when you fire for effect. Do you want spotting, fire for effect, or just pre-planning, low angle, high angle, and what kind of fuse, how big. So we'll just go for HE circular, 3 rounds, spot, low angle, and click transmit.
Message to observer. Over.
Okay, negative impossible shot. If you put that in, it means one of two things. Either it's too far away, or you've messed up the coordinates that you input. Okay, in this case, it's too far away. So let's open up the dialogue again and end mission.
End of mission.
And that releases the battery so other players can access the battery. When you're using it, no one else can use it. Okay, so let's opt for these guys instead, and we'll control it. Now we could input the same values as before. I'm going to do map click, save a bit of time, and I'm going to say let's put it here. Okay, so again all the same stuff. HE, circular sheath, how many rounds do we want? Let's fire a spotting round.
Shot over.
Okay, and usually you wouldn't see this green marker here. Again, this is because I put down that module so that we can see what our rounds are doing. Very useful for testing. So we can see it coming in here. We go back to our view. Should hit any second.
Splash over.
Okay, that was almost bang on. Now let's do a quick adjustment. Let's say, oh yeah, it's almost there, but I just wish it had have landed 50 meters more to the left. Okay, no worries. So for left, we put a minus 50. If it was, we want a right, we'd put just 50, like this. But we want it to the left, so we'll put 50. And same thing for up and down. Up is a positive number, down is a negative number. And we put in OK. And I'm pretty sure that that'll be a good mission. So now we click fire for effect and transmit.
Shot over.
And now you can see there's 4 rounds coming in. Should be here any second.
Splash over.
Bob's your uncle. There you go. So there'll be 2 more volleys from those guns. Okay. And then the battery will report rounds complete. And at that point, you can repeat the mission, end the mission,
End of mission.
send different
Down.
shells, whatever you want. So that's how to use Drongo's artillery, lads. If you have any questions or want any specifics addressed, just let me know. At the moment, this mod is only on early access for my patrons. I'll probably do a public release after the final Arma patch, but I do want to rewrite a lot of it because a lot of the code is pretty old under the hood. That's it, lads. Have a good one. Take care.